So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
Woo!
Yes, my dear.
Hi.
Love you.
Hello.
Come on down.
Hey, we're live.
Kylie.
You just woke up.
All right. Well,
Come on,
welcome.
bro.
We're live.
Okay.
Have a seat,
Yeah.
big guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So our second guest is here. That's perfect timing, and it's not Kylie. I'm Tyler, my man.
Hey, Tyler, I'm Thaddeus.
What's up, Thaddeus? And then this is our guest, Dyke.
Hello.
The ever hilarious comedian. So we're very excited to have both of them on the show. It's going to be a little bit of a different show today. By the way, I forgot to tell you, that's the camera we look at. This is the one that when I have cans on the spinner, it shows off the can art.
Thanks.
So, yeah, you can tell I'm real professional at this. But it's going to be a little different today. So normally, obviously, the guys on camera all drink, and the guy off screen doesn't count. Well, today it's a little different. Dyke here has more willpower than I think John and I combined, and is doing a really cool, few month, actually 6 month, you said something like that?
Yeah.
Badass sober thing. So John and I will obviously both count like usual, and then Thaddeus is our designated drinker. Very excited to do this. He walked in, he goes, "Hey, I hope you don't mind. My buddy's going to come do this." And I started laughing because it's the most prepared a guest has ever been, I think, to be on the show for
He
anything.
gets his own drinking substitute.
He's better at this than we are, and we've been doing this almost 6 years.
I don't even speak English.
This is going to be so much fucking fun. But obviously you know who we are, and we've introduced you to them. Today's show, we do have 6 beers. Well, technically 5 beers and a mead lined up. Should be pretty good. I forget what all I was going to say because Kylie threw me off when she came in, so it's whatever. You know who we are. John, we do anticipated drinks. Obviously, Thaddeus hadn't had a chance. But typically what we do is we look at what we're going to have, my man. And then when it gets to your turn, you'll just tell me which one you're looking forward to. John, which
Yes,
one are you
sir.
anticipating?
You know, I picked up 2 beers when I was out in Portland, Oregon. One just because I was at the mountain.
Uh-huh.
The other, though, is because it was fresh hop season, and it's a fresh hop IPA, and now it's 2 months later. God damn it. I always fuck this up.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know we had it. So
Starbreaker is the one I'm looking forward to.
I didn't even know we had it. You know, if you let me know, I would have got Rachel and I'd have hunted that shit down.
Yeah.
The joys of bringing beer back from other places, you got to put it in a checked bag, and
Yeah.
John doesn't check luggage, so he brought it home with somebody else, and you know, she's held on to it for a minute. So hopefully it's good. Thaddeus, any of these look good to you?
Oh, how do you say deck diver?
I'm excited for that one, the Cold Style Ale from Sun King.
Always.
And then, for me, I gotta stay with my tried and true right now, Civil Life. They have a brown ale. I am pumped for that one, so that should be really good.
The Civil Life has quickly proven their worth.
They have. So, very excited for those. John, we got anything going on over there?
Nothing yet.
That's unusual. But works for me. I don't care. Most people watch this show on Wednesday once it's recorded and put on anyways. It's the funniest shit in the world. We'll have about 10 usually tune in live. And then our numbers spike out of nowhere on Wednesday almost every week. It's the funniest shit on the planet for me because we didn't realize it. We never looked. You know, this is more something we did for fun.
Yeah.
Got to know people. Then we started using it more to promote other things. But like in general, it was meant just for fun. It was especially during COVID. It was us getting drunk, having fun, talking to people. Well, then we started going around breweries, doing the shit we do. We'd run into people at Fest. And guys would be like, "Oh, man, I watched your show." And I'm like, "Dude, you didn't comment." "Oh, no. We watch it on Wednesdays." And like, all right, one group of people.
Yeah.
And then we go to another brewery. And they're like, "Yeah, we watched it on Wednesday." And they'd like reference shit that happened in that week's show. And we're like, "Oh, you're not bullshitting." It's like, So then we pulled up the numbers and we're like, oh, fuck, we have a big-ass spike on Wednesdays.
Why don't you guys record on Wednesday then?
I don't think it would matter.
Yeah, okay.
And
Then it'd be Mondays.
Yeah, we watch on Saturday now.
And what's funny about it is there's a whole reason we're a live cast because we don't like to edit.
We hate
Sure.
video editing
Yeah.
so much.
So radio on location style.
Yeah, John loves photo editing.
Yeah,
Neither one of us
Fuck video
remotely
editing.
like video editing.
sure.
So we do live casts, and we usually say stupid shit. I'm still shocked people haven't tried to cancel us in any way.
Yeah.
It's fine. If anything, they support us more. So,
EB says, "Hey guys,
what's up? EB's been out at the Great American Beer Festival this week.
right?
Last week. I'm not jealous at all. Big shout out, by the way, to River North, brewery of the year in the 1,000 to 1,500 barrel size.
Oh wow.
So fucking awesome for them. It's big, small brewery that makes ungodly good beer out of Denver, Colorado. There's I haven't gotten the whole list of winners yet. I just happened to see that one pop up because they're good friends of ours. So it's a
Nice.
good time.
He's rolling back.
He's on his way back.
Yep.
Love it. All right. Other than that, it's time for our first beer. John, I already got your glass. I got mine. Thaddeus, I'll take yours.
Yes, let's do that deck diver. And I do want to break the character. I do speak English.
Oh, I figured. I was really hoping you'd continue
Oh,
it.
the whole time? I didn't know.
Not really. I was just
No,
going
I
to
was-
play along the whole time and just be like, well, fuck, I don't know what he's telling me.
Dyke didn't yes and at all. He just stood there and looked at me. I'm like, is that a yes or is that a no? Should I keep going?
Nah, I guess he's already broken it now.
I didn't want to commit to it.
The whole time.
I was just going to
Honestly.
commit to it by not being committal and just play off of whatever the fuck he did.
Live, right? It's just,
I'm going to admit, I was just like, you know what? I don't believe this, but I'm going to have fun with it, so...
I just like the idea that Dyke hired like an illegal immigrant to come and drink for him. That's super bougie.
I found him on
like
Fiverr.
That's so fucked up, and I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This isn't my first rodeo.
So they found him a hose. It's fine. He said he'd work, so we put him to drink. All right, so our first beer is Deck Diver by Sun King. That's a Kolsch style ale with cucumber.
Ooh.
My brother gave this to us. He fucking hates it. And so John and I have had it in the past, and we both enjoy it.
yeah.
So we're laughing at the fact that the guy we call the garbage disposal, because he'll drink anything, couldn't finish a beer.
Now, that's a great summertime beer. That's like cutting the grass beer right there.
It's got a great nose on it. You got that lager kind of nose, but also that bite of something sharp.
How cucumber forward is it?
There's a lot of cucumber in here.
It is the same as if you're... It reminds me a lot of those hotels that always have the cucumber water when you check in.
Okay.
You know, the thing that makes them think they're fancy. The
Yeah.
Hilton, that's some shitty... Or Holiday Inn, that's like not been remodeled, but you turn around, you got like this glass thing of cucumber water for you.
Yeah, throw some cucumbers in there. It's $200 a night.
Exactly.
Except it has flavor to it.
Yeah, but it has that same like cucumber forward to me.
Yeah, what do you think about the aftertaste? The aftertaste is a little bit more bitter than I expected. Do you feel that?
A little bit. It's very drying. It's definitely a little more astringent at the end. That drying kind of. It makes you want a little more while also going, not quite what I expected on the Kolsch end.
Yes,
But
right.
what about you, John?
Now, it's a little bit astringent there on that back end. I don't mind it. I think my question is, we've done picklebacks and beef backs. How about a ranch back?
Oh,
God.
Right? Like, this is what you have to pair that with, right? Kind of feels like it.
how about a wing dipped in ranch?
Yes. This would go well with that. I mean,
You're not wrong.
A spicy ranch back? Is that what you're talking about? Spicy ranch?
So spicy ranch I think could be better.
Yeah.
Just like a little shot of spicy ranch. It's fine,
I tried to do. We used to have a food podcast.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That we did for 5 years.
we like to eat.
for Super Bowl one time. I wanted to do a ranch fountain for dip stuff in the ranch fountain. But the thing I didn't think about, it was like use one of the ones for like chocolate or whatever, and it has a heating element in it. So it was a perfect ranch fountain, but it was bubbling hot ranch. You dip your wing in it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm guessing not many people ate the ranch.
No, I ate a lot of hot ranch that day.
No one likes hot ranch.
No one likes hot ranch.
No.
By the way, ranch back is what we call white people in Haiti. I don't know if you heard that.
Evie must like this beer. He says it's yum. Don't let it sit though, and go Kooks.
It's good. It's crushable. It's definitely a great summertime beer. My brother's an idiot. It's fine.
Yeah.
So what we do on this, Thaddeus, and since you're the one drinking, you got to participate, is we score these beers.
Okay, yeah.
So it's going to be out of 5 in quarter increments. 3 is a perfectly average score. So if it's a perfectly average beer for the style, it's a 3.
Oh.
Above 3 is above average. When you hit 4 or higher, that's like seek out. That's like, damn, I want this again. I don't care. It could be on the other side of the fucking country for all I care. I'm going to find a way to get it. And obviously 4, 7, 5, and 5 are just the cream of the crop. Under 3, that 2 to 2.75 is kind of like, all right, it's drinkable, but something was missing. Maybe they shot for something and missed. That it's not true to style. Stuff like that could be in that range. Under 2, now you're getting into what I like to call I either spent money on this or my buddy gave it to me and really liked it, and I'm trying not to be an asshole. So I'll finish it, but I'm not going to like it. 0 to, we don't do zeros because they won't score on Untapped, but 0.25 to 0.75 is drain pour worthy. So that's kind of that, like, this is, I mean, we ain't no bitch, so we've never poured one out on the show. But we've had some that were 0.25s that we really wish we could pour out.
We took that shit down, but
Mama didn't raise no bitches, but she raised some idiots, evidently.
I really like the branding on that can too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All their summertime mixed decks, like packs, their IPA mix packs, they all have really cool logo art and stuff anymore. So
Yeah, that's nice. It looks like it would be sweeter.
by the camera or by the picture, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that more like that beachy vibe,
Yeah,
or like a fruity or
there's gonna be a.
yeah, I could see that. It's really cool though. I ain't mad at it.
Do I start the rating or do you guys?
So typically it starts there, but I'll start it today because normally it's him.
Yeah.
We have the guest flanked on either side by us. That way they're able to kind of figure it out that first couple times. But I'll start.
Okay.
It's good. It is not a seek out beer by any stretch for me. I think it's got crushability, and he's our off screen bitch today.
Yeah.
Normally we have our unpaid intern over there, but he had his real job shit today. Asshole. Fucking piece of shit. He's been our unpaid intern for almost 6 years. But good cucumber flavor. I don't think it's something I would want a ton of. And I almost wouldn't mind a little more cucumber. If you're going to have that bitterness at the end, I almost want that freshness a little more at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 3 1/4. I think it's above average, but it's not anything that wowed me a ton. John, you're next.
No, I'm with you there. I'm going to go 3 1/4. I like the cucumber flavor. I think it's kind of a fresh cucumber. I think this one's probably sat a little bit, which is probably
not helping it.
Yeah, not helping it. I think I've had it before and I liked it better than this particular can this time. But that is the way rated. It's this can this time. So
Yep.
I'm going to go 3 1/4.
And I know I was talking about immigrants. This doesn't have anything to do with it, but it does need some ice. And I would like it to be colder, if all possible.
What's funny is we pulled it out of the fridge right as you walked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I took it out, took a picture of it, and then put it back in that fridge.
I'm going to go 3 because of the temperature.
Yeah.
I think if it was cold, I'd probably be like down it a little bit faster.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I think it ends up 3 1/4 average, obviously. So not bad, but not necessarily as high as we have expected from that one.
Yeah.
3.9% ABV, by the way.
So definitely an all-day crusher.
Yeah, that's meant to drink on the boat, on the water, relaxed.
Fish.
Nah, yeah, just one of those where you're out doing stupid shit and you can have 10 of them and not be dead.
Love a nice session.
Yeah. People, I always laugh when my buddies will break out like, oh man, love this. We'll be out on the boat or something. He'll be like, Tyler, you love craft beer and shit. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I brought my favorite IPA. And it's like a 9%er. And I'm like, I know your tolerance.
Yeah.
I know my tolerance. I'm going to be fine. Are you used to drinking these on a boat? Oh, no, I normally have my Miller Lights, but because you were coming, I brought out the good shit. And I'm like, so I'm taking us home today. I'm going to drive the truck later. As we're loading the boat and they're passed out in the front of it kind of thing.
I feel there's a life cycle with, like, a lot of times, like, for me, getting into craft beer, like I said, I started off, like, Miller Lite kind of drinker, high life. And then...
Coors Light for me.
Got into craft beer. And then it's like you ratchet yourself up to, like, the hoppiest, the maltiest, the highest ABV. But then at some point it came around and it was just like, I just really enjoy sessions sometimes, you know.
I just want to...
Good lager.
Just a nice balanced beer. It doesn't have to be the craziest. Now, I do love a special, you know, someone opens up a bottle of Dark Lord. I'm not going to say no, you know.
That would have been real tempting for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know.
We got like 6 bottles back there. Actually, more than that.
Yeah.
We have an insane amount of Dark Lord right now.
Let's schedule that July show.
Evie says, if you have frozen cucumber pieces, it's exactly the right scent for the base.
Oh, frozen cucumbers.
Oh, that'd be kind of a good addition. That'd be a good addition.
Right?
All right, so our next beer is Mount Hood Lager by Mount Hood Brewing. The perfect slope crusher. This classic American-style lager has a light body and crisp finish, worthy of any and all adventures in the name of the iconic peak. 5% ABV. This is a product out of Government Camp Loop, Government Camp, Oregon. There's a weird town area.
Yeah.
Government Camp. Where are you from? Government Camp, Oregon.
Yeah, that sounds like you got put in one of those facilities we were just...
Wasn't
I
that,
feel good.
Isn't that where, like, Fort Hood is, right?
No. Fort Hood's Texas.
Oh, okay.
Mount Hood is in Portland, well, about an hour east of Portland, Oregon.
Oh, okay.
And the whole area is like a park, basically. So the government camp, whatever, it's a way station.
The school lunch is just at MRE every day.
Every day.
All right. So, because I've enjoyed laughing so much already, just a reminder, I know Dyke's a comedian. What do you do?
I'm a comedian as well.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. So we got 2 comedians on the show. This should be fun. But how long have you been in it, Dyke?
I've been doing about 8.5 years.
Nice. And what about you, Thaddeus?
About 9 years.
Nice. All right. Now, is that how you guys met, or do you already know each other, or
No, we met
Christian Mingle.
we met through stand-up.
farmersonly.com? Oh, shit. That was John and I. Never mind. And then, unfortunately, Dyke was supposed to be the opener on our upcoming comedy show, but we had to cancel that show for some unforeseen circumstances. So if you were looking to get tickets, the link's not working anymore, so apologize. But we're more disappointed because with the lineup we had some really cool people coming on stage. Only one that, well, not counting Quinn, only one that we hadn't seen before, or had already seen, I mean. Yeah. So, you know, we were going to get to see Ben Stewart for the first time, Dyke for the first time, Max for the first time. We love Asia, so
yeah, Asia's awesome.
That broke my heart almost more than anything. Mostly because she started off our show last time we had her on, and we were in Field Brewing in Westfield.
Okay.
You know, Westfield, home of the white people. And Asia comes in, and she's making jokes about being lesbian, being black, and then she looks around and goes, oh, shit. And, like, she goes, I might... All right, so anyway, I like white people, and I am straight, and I like dick.
Yeah. She's hilarious.
She had us rolling, and so then we were going to do, in Broad Ripples at 317, was this, so we were excited to see where the rest of that joke actually went.
Yeah.
Before changing it up for Westfield, so a little disappointed.
So you book comedy shows as well?
We were doing fall and winter shows alongside Flyover Comedy,
Okay.
Quinn Schlegel. We were doing shows at different breweries and distilleries. We did it last fall and winter. We did 6 shows. We were looking at doing 4 this year. Unfortunately, we've had some stuff pop up recently that we had to cancel the series, which sucks. We're hoping to do some pop-up shows or something where it's a little easier for us to maintain and for Quinn and everything else. So, you know, Quinn's got a baby coming. Big shout out to Helium's number 2 for the Indiana's Funniest this year. He has his first baby coming. That's terrifying if you know Quinn. So Thank God his wife's awesome, because that kid's screwed.
Cole Hansel says, hi, Tyler.
Oh shit, why is Cole watching?
Well, Cynthia answered that for us. She goes, I'm sorry, my kid saw me watching and decided to find you on his own. Hashtag parenting win, question mark.
Cole's a freshman in high school. What up, Cole?
Oh, so we got a large kid viewership.
Evidently.
Very nice.
Gotta be 21 or over, kids.
To do this part.
Yeah.
I don't care if you watch and drive our views up.
Right.
Nah, it's fine. Cole's in high school. I don't care.
That's the starting of drinking, anyways, right?
Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
Sophomore.
Oh shit. That's actually a decent beer. That's got a nice... It's bready without being sweet.
Yeah.
Like, you get that, like, little bit of bready, little bit of chewability, but yet it's not overly sweet. Sometimes those breadier lagers can end up being that real sweet. That's tasty. Crushable again. Only 5%. This is like if Coors Banquet tried to step up its game just a hair, is what it kind of feels like.
Interesting.
Coors Banquet.
Yeah. So not as sweet as Banquet, but that's why I say stepped up its
Yeah,
game.
isn't that quite as crisp as a banquet either?
I've never
I
thought
like.
of Banquet
I kind of
as
like the
crisp.
lower. I kind of like the lower carb level though. It's not low, but
Yeah.
I still got
Lower.
bubbles,
Yeah,
but I'm
crushable.
not. It's
Yeah.
not filling me up.
You can eat a pizza with it, and that's what I like. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This will wash down a pizza.
You can tell he's a food guy.
yeah.
Yeah. So far, everything we've done is like spicy ranch, not ranch. What the fuck's wrong with you, peon?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, I was a partner on the food podcast for about 4.5 years.
What kind of shows do you guys both have coming up anytime soon? Obviously not this weekend.
I know I'm headlining the Sunday show at Black Circle Brewery sometime in late November.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's a free show. It's the longest running independent show in Indianapolis. It's free every Sunday at Black Circle Brewery, so you can come get a beer and watch some of the best like up and coming comics and a lot of traveling comics people coming through.
Hell yeah!
And every once in a while, somebody that's like performing at like Helium or something will stay an extra day and they'll pop in. So it's always kind of a mixed bag of who you're going to get to see, and some of the shows are really amazing.
So the Saturday performers that got too drunk and ended up having to stay one more night.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck it, I'm here. I might as well go
They
perform.
missed the red eye on Sunday morning, and they're like, I guess
Might as well
do this.
perform."
I'll do this show. Yeah.
Black Circle's always an interesting place. They do a lot of. They're just very independent in what they
Yeah,
do.
very eclectic.
No apologies of any kind. They are who they are, and I love that. You don't question their identity. They are who they are.
That's where my golden My Little Pony came from.
Yeah, it is. I forgot about that damn thing.
I don't know if I've ever actually tried one of their beers before.
I haven't had their beers in a very long time. But I've always enjoyed the space. The people are definitely an interesting crowd that makes me happy because, again, the place brings in a fun crowd that is themselves.
I know one of my friends that used to, he was the head brewer for Blackacre, was doing something with them because one day they all of a sudden they had Saucy Intruder on and I was like, they don't even make that beer anymore. And it was because he had come in and
Nice.
done a batch with them.
Love that.
We have a Twitch viewer, Diana Eliza, says, Two Beerded Guys, yo!
What's up?
Yo.
Yo.
Twitch had not been working for us for a very long time.
Okay.
It would stream without video the entire time, and then as soon as the stream ended, then it would pop up with the video.
Oh.
We found out we were trying to, because we were streaming it at the same resolution we were doing the other stuff, and evidently we were pushing through too big of file.
They
So
wanted us to decrease the buffer. I don't even know.
so we had to change a couple settings, and once we got it going, all right, what do you got for us? What's your next one?
Oh, I am performing. I just found this out. Sometimes I see the picture and I was like, wait, where is this? And I guess October 25th at 6 p.m., I'm performing at a witch's cauldron, I think.
A witch's cauldron?
Yes, very close to where I live in Irvington. Have
Monster
you heard of this place before?
Oh. Salon Citrine, yes.
Yeah, Salon Citrine.
This is my favorite thing I've ever heard. I'm evidently doing it at this place. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's
I
in the
guess-
neighborhood. It's in our neighborhood.
It's
It's in Irvington.
So, like, waxes, what are those things? You light it on fire and you...
Snake?
It's like sage and shit like
Some
that.
sage. some dead.
Oh, I thought we were doing
pigheads.
some wax play.
I might have to tell
I don't know.
Brett and Jamie. Jamie, my sister-in-law, identifies as a witch. And so, I don't know if she knows that place. What was it called again? Citrine and what?
Salon Citrine.
Salon
Is
Citrine.
it a magic shop?
I thought up until 10 seconds ago, thought it was a salon, so I have no idea what it is.
You passed it before. It's right
Yeah,
by
I
the snug.
I don't look in. I was like, I don't have any hair, so I don't need to go into the salon.
Well,
I might try it. Oh, shit, we're in South Bend. Fuck. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, if I'm free, I now want to show up just to see what the fuck this thing is.
Yep.
If it is if I go into their salon chairs and he's in the corner doing comedy, I will
Yeah.
die laughing.
I didn't know I
Right.
was getting tricked into doing some witchy stuff, but I'm headlining it, so hopefully they don't do any spells. No spells. I would kill you.
So Evie says a sage rub.
What's a sage rub? Let's get into
yeah,
that.
yeah. See, that got your attention.
If it's coming from our buddy EB, I don't know if you're ready for it.
That's when you like sage the house, right?
I think so.
I think
A sage rub.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to do a sage rub before I go in there.
Yes, that's the way I was going with
Because
that.
there's good witches and there's bad bitches. I mean, witches.
Ooh.
It's also right across the street from. Have you guys been to the Snug in Irvington?
I think I've spent time in Irvington like 3 times in my life.
Oh, you got to get out there.
Just
They have it's like a literal bar in the middle of the neighborhood that's called the Snug. It sits like 30 people total, but it's just that tiny Irish bar,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and you're just asses to elbows in there. But they have a great whiskey selection. They got
We don't like whiskey at all.
No.
Well, you can't handle whiskey?
There's a whole shit ton of it behind you.
they
Travis.
got Guinness and Magners on tap. Like it's
nice.
it's legit.
Big- Good
Lefroy, 7-year or 21-year Lefroy. Does anybody mess with Lefroy?
I don't.
I'm not a
I like
Scotch
the
guy.
peaty.
I'm not a
peaty.
Scotch guy.
you don't- I
Oh,
like
you
it.
really don't mess with whiskey.
I like
No,
it.
I drink bourbons and mash and stuff like that. I don't drink Scotch. He does on occasion.
I'm done with the corn shit.
I like a
Yeah.
I like a peaty Scotch. I want it like
Too old for that.
medicinal.
Anything with peat in it, if it comes out peaty at all, not with peat in it, but it comes out peaty at all, nah, dog, that ain't for me.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, it's acquired. I feel like.
It's
You
not my
never
thing.
had to chew on a leather belt before? I think
No.
that's what they
No.
describe what peaty tastes
I
like.
used to chew on my baseball gloves when I was a kid. That
There you go.
That does not taste the same. Trust me. I've chewed on a lot of baseball gloves.
Well,
I mean, it comes from a bog in Scotland, so I can understand it being divisive.
All right, so back to this beer though, because we totally got rambling there for a minute, which is pretty normal for us. To be honest, actually, this might be the quickest we've ever roped it in. This beer this time, I'm pretty impressed with it overall. I think, for me, again, I think it was a much better version of like your classic lagers. Had that little step up. I think the carb level being a little lower was nice only because it doesn't fill you up. I'm not ready to belch. I'm not ready to, sit there and go, oh shit, I can't eat or drink anymore.
Right.
Sometimes even those typical macros, they're so high carb, you finish one and you're like,
Yeah.
you're like having to belch before you can even consider another one. So that was a lot of fun. John, you're first this time.
I sometimes worry when you get a beer made for like a landmark and things like that. Is it really their best foot forward, or are they just trying to get something out there, mass produce
Right.
and sell?
I mean, that can's badass.
Gimmick
so.
beer. It's a great.
Yeah.
So far,
Yeah.
everything's been the branding's been on point.
But I did enjoy that. I think it's a real solid lager that I would happily drink again. I wouldn't search it out, but I'm gonna go 3.5 on it.
Okay. That is?
I'm going to go 3.5 on it too. I was going to go one higher than you because I would search it out. So
Okay.
would it be a
It'd be a
3.75?
4 as a
It'd be 4
search
then.
out.
Well, can I do a 7.5 though?
Yeah.
It's like,
You could score at
because
375.
someone would remind me of the beer, I'd be like, hey, and then like,
Okay, so it's more the if I'm reminded. I'll
I'm
get it.
reminded.
So
Yeah.
375 fits well then. Yeah.
remindable.
Yeah. For me, I've been bouncing back and forth between both scores. I think I'm going to agree. I think I'm going to go 375. I think the drinkability of that is phenomenal.
Yes.
And it's one that if you set down a 12-pack in front of me, I don't know if I'd share.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, these cans are cool, right? Oh, can I have one? No.
Yeah.
No.
You're right. There is a thing like if you have multiple of them, and that's important with beer. If you have multiple, it's like a let's keep it going beer,
Yep.
and that's how I felt with
Some
that.
beers aren't that way. I have a couple 20-some percenters back there that That's not necessarily a Let's Keep It Going beer, although I do have one that's 22%. That's a Let's Keep It Going beer. It's one of the most dangerous things I've ever drank in my life.
wow.
A 22%. Let's keep it going.
Dude, that thing will make you want to keep drinking and just have a blast. It doesn't feel as hot as it is. It's scary. Maybe next time, if I get you guys on the show again, I'll break out some of the big boy stuff.
All right.
But I think this beer fits well into that keep it going category, and I'm going to give it a 3.75. Comes out to an average of 3.75.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever had somebody fall out during an episode? Like someone that couldn't hang?
His brother,
Oh, yeah?
he stopped scoring beer and started giving it scores of like Q.
Yeah.
It got to the point where at one point in time we looked at him and went, "Is this beer?" Was how that was the score range for Bob. Was Bob, is this beer or is this not beer?
Now, was this a particularly like you were doing a lot of beers?
So it was
outside
a
the
longer.
six?
It was a longer episode. It was back during the COVID kind of era. We would sometimes go like
Sure.
into like a third hour of this show.
Yeah.
When now it's like an hour and 45 at max. Like, but we would go into like a third hour. We had nothing else to fucking do. And then we would have like multiple big beers, and then
He also
what we
was
didn't know,
nervous.
we didn't know he was
He
nervous
didn't
to
know
be
he
on
was
camera.
nervous, so he pre-gamed.
He
Oh,
pre-gamed some
yeah,
vodka
yeah.
shots right before we did the show. Thank God his
God.
son was driving him home that night because he threw up in the driveway.
Yeah. Yeah, the show's sponsored by Uber.
Right?
It was one of the more entertaining nights because we had no idea why he was like crashing out.
That's great.
And
Right.
straight up, it was like, "So is this beer?" And he'd be like, "No." And he'd be like, "Well, it's a lager, so I'm going to go with it as definitely beer."
It's all
Our
this-
podcast was a lot of. I mean, the gist of it is the guests would come over. I'd cook like a 4-course brunch,
Oh, that's fun as
and
shit.
then and Thad would sit out there and entertain the guests, and then we'd have a table full of people, and then once you were like filled with food and drink, then we'd take you downstairs and do the interview. But so it
Glad he said
definitely
interview because that was getting weird.
down to our podcast dungeon and do the interview. But then we definitely had some. It was a party atmosphere, and we did
yeah.
the same thing. We were doing it through COVID, and so it was just like and we would do an after podcast too. So people, the drinking would happen all day sometimes, and we definitely had some people fall out in humorous.
Oh, I
ways.
believe it. I believe it. We had a what was that? 100th episode party.
Yeah.
And technically, we had a small show during it, too. And we had a shit ton of past guests, fans of the show, all sorts of shit over. And we partied out in the garage and shit. We're drinking heavily. And it was our 100th episode. We're partying like we never expected to go 5 episodes. So doing 100, we're like, that's badass. Now we're 100,
220,
220.
roughly.
We passed 200, didn't even pay attention.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun.
Seriously, it's a lot of work.
January will be 6 years.
Dang.
It's been, and on top of the 15 to 20 events we do, the comedy shows we hosted, the beer fest.
Yeah.
Don't forget Full Fest coming up November 15th. All the shit we do, doing this many shows has been a hell of a lot of fun. But like that 100th episode, we were coming down here we had everybody do a giant beer share. So we grab certain beers, come down and do like a mini episode, do all sorts of shit. And, oh yeah, our guy who normally sits in that chair was like holding himself up with the pole in the garage at one point in time.
Oh wow.
It was getting wild.
All right, we got a lot of catching up to do. So Peyton
Glass.
wants you to know that they're still on the phone.
Sounds about right.
And then Diana not only said yo, but she wants to know how we're doing.
What's up, Dirty Diana?
Woo! Evie said, I thought we lost Snug, and then Snug Lafayette, and he's still rolling. Thad Schmidt joins us as Sup Boys.
Thad!
He says Tyler definitely loves him some Peter. John is hiding. You calm down, sir. Fuck off. And he says, Thaddeus? I just joined. You already know he's cool as shit. Evie says, Full Danger Boys, get the DEF CON up. That's how you order around a boy. I don't know what that means.
I never know what EB says. It's fine.
Jill says we need to get our shit together and review some ciders. Which we've done that.
Funny
We
thing.
got to meet.
Yeah, we gotta meet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Thad says you ain't small, Tyler.
Damn straight.
Oh, 2 Thads in the pot.
Yeah, so Thad is one of the owners and hosts of the Michiana Beer Reviewers.
Okay.
They have a podcast, but they haven't done a full podcast in a while.
They're
But-
lame.
Yeah, they are lame. But they do a lot of events and marketing for breweries and stuff, kind of like we do. The only difference is they're based out of South Bend.
Okay.
And
Is it
South
just
Bend
Thad?
likes us better.
Is it just Thad or
His
Thaddeus?
full name, I believe, is Thaddeus. If-
Double D? Thad with a double D?
I think he's probably just a single D. He's white.
Okay. Well, I don't know how the D's work with racial phonetics, but yeah. Meat so
Remember how I said I don't know how we've never been canceled for
Yeah.
anything? It's shit like that, and that was still tame.
No, I liked it.
Oh, I know. That's why it's funny. It's a blast. But I keep waiting. We've said some shit on this show that we've even looked at each other like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He says, yes, it is. Daddy is
thought so.
bitch.
I was like,
Did Thaddeus call me a bitch? Because now we
He
got
called
a problem.
himself bitch.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
or he was calling me a bitch. One of the two. It wasn't you. You got that Thad bond. It's fine.
Yeah, we do have a fat bar.
The next one is Lyrical Graffiti. Pineapple coconut mead with natural rum flavors. Adesanya Mead and Microbrewery is who makes this. John brought this back from Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah.
Yup.
From the smell, let me just say, the smell gets me excited.
Yeah, that's got some coconut in there, don't it?
That's got some nuts.
I have not brought this out because our guy who sits in that seat fucking hates coconut.
And we're not talking about Jill. We're talking about you.
I didn't want to waste.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Happy?
Woo! Hey.
It's good.
Hey. That.
Oh, that's fucking tasty.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
Only 6.9%. Little low for a mead.
Where's this from?
Adesanya out of Grandville, Michigan?
Yeah, it's right by the Grand Rapids.
Granville, Michigan. Damn, I'm good. 6.9%, so a little lower for a mead, but a lot of canned meads will be a little lower.
Yeah. I think it's got. What is it? Pineapple coconut, right?
Tasty. Pineapple coconut, natural rum flavored.
I was gonna say that rum. There's a little bit of a spice in there. Yeah, that rum.
It's considered a draft mead. They must literally have this. I bet they have this on draft. That'd be a fun. I'm sorry, if I walk into a meadery brewery and I see like 3 or 4 meads actually on tap, not like open a bottle, but just on tap, I'm gonna be like, well, shit, take my money and call me an Uber now because it's gonna get sketchy.
Well, I mean, Grand Rapids makes for a great, vacation spot too.
It's such a great
hit founders and everybody up.
I've been 2 years ago now, and I'm wondering why I waited so long ago.
I used to go every year. One of my best friends is from there, so I'll go up and visit him. And his wife, him and I would just go and hit brewery after brewery after brewery for 2 days and hate our lives later, but have way too much fun.
We went up for, this was years ago now, but I went up for Founders Fest, and I knew I wanted, what is their, oh man, it's escaping me. Their big stout that's very...
KBS.
Yeah, I wanted some KBS, but it was, they have it in the middle of summertime. And you have to wait in this, Disneyland line that you can only get 2. And I waited, I don't know, an hour to get it. You could get all the normal stuff real easy, but specialty beers, you have to wait an hour. And then I'm drinking this KBS, it's 99 degrees outside. And I felt like Will Ferrell and Anchorman. KBS was a bad choice.
We've had those moments.
It's so
Right.
hot.
Those high ABV beers, and you're just like...
Yeah.
Or we'll go to a beer fest and there's distilleries and shit at these fests anymore. And so we'll have one of our good buddies in the industry will be like, dude, I got this new bottle with me, you should try it. And I'm like, it's 100 degrees. I don't want whiskey.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I'm out in the sun at 100 degrees.
Right, you
No,
don't want that.
I am
Yeah.
fat. This is a bad idea.
But then when it's cold at Death and Taxes,
Oh, yeah.
and you get the coffee and then you get the apple bourbon.
That was good. That was good. Or
yeah.
Frigid Digits. When it's
Yeah.
cold, we all find the distilleries then.
Oh yeah.
That's a Taxman beer, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm a big fan.
We go to that event. We have a booth at that event every year, and it's been good to us. So thanks to all you people that go to Death and Taxes. Thank you for buying shit.
Thank you.
But also, it's a hell of a lot of fun. It's a great event, well put on. We got a chance to actually get to know the owner and his wife at Death and Taxes this year of Taxman.
We were the last non-employees.
Yeah, they threw an after party for the brewers and stuff at one of the restaurants, and they had a buffet for all the vendors and stuff that were free, and we had a blast eating and having a good time. And we're outside on the roof of this restaurant just having a good time, and sitting at a table eating, hanging out with a bunch of the employees. And next thing I know, all the brewers have left. All the breweries left. Oh shit!
They kicked everyone else out.
Yeah, they're trying to just hang out with the staff now. And we're like, oh, our bad guys, fuck. And they're all like, no, dog, you good? And we're like, shit, all right. So we just kept drinking with all the staff, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
Thank God Matt drove home because I couldn't have.
Right.
What do you guys score in this cider or this mead?
I'm gonna be honest. It caught me off guard. I love mead. Mead's one of my favorite things. There's a meadery up in South Bend, Indiana, called Perry Vine. They're gonna be down for Full Fest in November 15th because I'm a whore, so I'm gonna keep advertising this. Full Fest, November 15th. But they're coming down for it, and they make some of my favorite mead. This rivals. It doesn't quite beat them, but it rivals some of the shit they make. The flavors they said was in this were spot on to me. Nothing feels artificial. Coconut can get that sunscreen kind of quality. Rum beers and meads and stuff can get like a sunscreeny weird. There's no texture, like bad texture.
Yeah.
There's no oily feel. That is fantastic. To me, it's a search out mead, and I'm actually you're first. I apologize.
Hey,
I started to cut ahead of it.
Bro,
I want to go 5. I want a whole barrel of this.
that reaction. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not shocked by that.
I don't think that's a bad score. I'm not quite as high. I'm at a 4.5. But that is 100% search out. And not only would I search that lyrical graffiti out, I'm wanting more of their shit. I want to test more flavors.
Yeah, like, what are you doing, lyrical graffiti?
Remember, this is the same place that had the fermented agave.
I forgot about
What?
that.
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was.
I'm rocking with
It
you,
was
LG.
so good. These
LG
guys
for
are
life.
Adesanya
wonderful
Mead
find.
and Microbrewery. Adesanya Mead and Microbrewery.
And where's Adesanya?
Grandville, Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. That was just a place that had a booth at a farmer's market.
Okay.
That's how I found it. I was like, oh shit, this is good.
Shout out.
So
You guys tag.
yeah.
Do you guys tag all the breweries in your
Every
social media?
post
Every
that we
post.
make, because I do like a beer lineup post for every show. I tag them. A lot of times, if we get a really good clip of something, I might like, for instance, your reaction. I don't edit a lot of video, but
Yeah.
that's something like we'll sometimes pull like a little snip of something and put it on our TikTok or something like that, where it's like,
Nice.
lyrical graffiti by Adesanya gives
Yeah.
you basically a nice little ad for him kind of thing.
Yeah.
We've done shit like that. We try to make sure that we really show love to all these people. And
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is something like if you were having a party and like they're like, hey, try this mead. You're going to be like the coolest person at the party if you brought like a whole keg of that.
oh yeah.
And people are going to keep going back to that.
And I will say, it's a low enough ABV that
yeah.
it's actually, you can drink more of these.
I mean, people are going to get drunk either way on that, but like it's going to be good.
What was your score? I'm
4.5.
4.5. So it ends up 4.75 average?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
roll with that.
That is a damn good mead. And they had a barrel-aged agave mead, basically. That was stupid. It was stupid. Instead of
Was it
using
pretty
honey,
good?
they made it out of agave instead of
Oh
honey.
my gosh.
And it was
delicious.
delicious.
I'm a big fan of agave.
Same.
Yeah.
And it was one of those, we drank it because we never had anything like that. He literally picked it up because he's like, I've never had anything like this. Fuck yeah. And we tried it. We're like, oh, fuck.
Brett, I'll try. I don't know if
What's up?
the mic is working. He said my mic's muffled.
Oh, it was under your beard. Maybe that was why.
I know. I don't have any good place to put it. Going back and forth, EB, Jill, Thad, blah, blah, blah. Jill says, looking forward to seeing you fellas at Michiana Festival of Beers.
2 weekends.
Thad says, I love you guys. Jill says, hey, Perry Vine is my jam.
Fuck yeah.
That's what EB says, that's what New Day used to be. Taps for days.
Yeah. R.I.P.
He said RUP, best hug spot for Tia hugs. Yeah, good. And that fixed my mic, so.
I tagged you guys on an Instagram post as one of the vendors for Full Fest. So check that out. Trying to give all the vendors love, make sure everybody gets their own little post. Have a good time. I will admit, I'd love to say it was my idea. I did take it from Michiana Festival of Beers. They've been posting for every vendor. I thought that was a great idea, so I stole that idea. Jill, you're doing the marketing for that event. Great job. Clearly not a Michiana beer reviewers kind of marketing. That's professional Jill marketing. I can't compliment them and not make fun of that. I just can't. Right. But other than that, it's been a great first half of the show. That was a great one to end the first half. So we're gonna go to our break real quick. We'll be back in like 5 minutes or less. And we'll take care of our last 3 beers. So you know who we are. You've met these wonderful guys. We'll hear more about the stuff they have coming up. We'll be right back.
lids and nothing hides. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys.
And I had a ton of people like, you should
bearded
make that
guys.
as a glass for next year and sell it. We'd buy it. And I'm like,
Hell yeah.
okay.
That's
we
hilarious.
got some plans.
Yeah. Try and get the rebels involved.
Oh fuck yeah. Might as well. What are they gonna do? Not let me back the next year? Darn.
Brett want to know, why isn't Tyler off screen? He's the one with the face for radio.
And I see it's the face for radio and the voice for silent film, so you're fucked all the way around. All right. I get it. It's fine. I haven't broke that joke out in a long time.
Right? You did not stumble over it either.
I really thought I was gonna. As soon as I made up my mind to say it, I was like, fuck.
You're in it.
It's fine. I got two professionals next to me. They're used to be doing mic work and shit. Like, I gotta try to up my game just a little bit.
What's the next beer you guys are doing?
I'm pretty excited for this one. This
Okay.
is the one John brought back from the West Coast. This is Stormbreaker Brewing's Handful of Fresh Hops Rotating IPA. When he was out there a couple months ago, it was fresh hop season. So whenever you can get a West Coast IPA that's a fresh hopped, you got to jump on it. Problem is, now it's 2 months old because Rachel just got it back to us, so
Yeah, she probably didn't keep it cold either.
we're hoping she did. Originally brewed in tribute of Nick, a Stormbreaker regular, and the dad of a Stormbreaker extended family member. We liked it so much we decided to fresh hop it. We busted out some fantastic hops to honor our friend. Nelson Sauvin, Idaho 7, Citra, and I never can get this one right. Kohatu hops provide aromas of citrus, tropical fruit, and flavors of stone fruit with hints of lime and pineapple.
Here comes the nightmares.
7% ABV, 76 IBU.
You said it has citrus hop in it?
Citra, yeah.
So it's that fake hops, y'all. Those GMO hops, right? Government modified hops.
That is convinced that Citra hops gives him nightmares. I've never heard anything like it before in my life.
No, I've not heard that one.
But
I'll pour you just a
specifically-
small amount. Then.
But specifically, the Citra hop.
All right.
Like,
Do you want me to do a small pour then?
No, hey, I'm ready for nightmares.
He's
You
like,
don't have to sleep with him.
he's like,
Going on in the world right now, I need nightmares. Like, man, I just had a terrible dream, and that makes me feel better about what's going
AKA
on.
you were awake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Terrible dreams right now is being awake.
right. And you guys know where IPA comes from? Can I do a little history?
Sure, go ahead.
And you've probably already educated your people about IPA.
It's hard telling.
Indiana
Been 6
Pale
years.
Ale.
Indiana?
We're off to a good start.
And I was worried about getting messed up.
Yeah, India Pale Ale. They actually would be bringing the beer from India, right? And so the reason why it's so hoppy, because they're traveling such a long distance, they'd actually add more hops to preserve the alcohol, and that's why India Pale Ale is so hoppy.
It's funny though, because really IPAs are best if you drink them fresh.
yeah.
Interesting,
Not
yeah.
Not after 8 months of a sea voyage.
Right.
So,
well,
yeah, it's the British soldiers. If they couldn't have beer going back and forth, it would go bad. So the overhopped helped it from going bad, kept flavor. They fell in love with it. They brought it home. It became a thing. Now it's all over the world. And it went from just IPA to now there's the American Pale Ale, the Pale Ale, all that kind of stuff.
Easy.
How did the hops hold up?
I haven't drank it yet.
well, this is
Nose
Citra
is
hop. This
fantastic.
isn't the
Well, there's
historical
The
hop.
nose is
there's fucking 6 hops in this thing.
Oh, there's 6 hops?
Nelson Sauvin, Idaho 7, Citra 4, and the one I never can remember, Kohatu, Kohatu. So 4 hops. My bad.
4 hops this time.
Did you smell it?
No.
The nose is fantastic. Very citrusy. Little sweet.
I'm the opposite. I love
It is a little
Citra
sweet.
hops. I feel like it's almost like a cheater hop, though. I feel like if you put a Citra... Like, I have had very few Citra hop beers I did not like.
I have
Adam.
more now only because I got tired of Citra hops.
Yeah.
At one point in time, we laughed. There's like 4 hops that everybody fucking uses for everything.
Yeah.
And Citra became one of those. So, actually, I think we have 2 of them. Didn't I read Nelson Sauvin in this too? Yeah. So we have like 2 of the like most popular ones.
Well, like, there was, back in the day, like in the 2010s, like only certain amount of citra hops went out.
Oh yeah.
And so,
Yeah, right.
And like, so that's why like zombie dust used to be so precious and scarce. Which also I always thought it was funny about the zombie dust was originally branded as Nebuchadnezzar. Couldn't move it, couldn't force it on people, and then they just changed the name to zombie dust. and then it blew up.
You gotta love it. Sometimes marketing's all it takes.
Yeah.
The nose, the hops 100% held up. On the flavor, I do love how it's sweet on the nose, but not in the taste. That part I like. I don't get a lot of good hop flavor. It's a little bland on the tongue to me.
I think it's
Especially
not a lot of bitter hop. It's
I get more bitter than I do any of that citric nose.
I'm the opposite.
What about you?
I liked it. Like, I was expecting the hops to be too much, to be honest with you. And it was a lot more smoother than I thought. I like what you mentioned. It was sweet. At, like, the smell.
The smell had a
But-
great sweetness to it.
But when you're drinking it, you forget that it was even that smell. So, I rate this, for me, if I can, mid. Like, it's 3.
Sure.
Like, if you are going to force me, I don't like citra hops that much anyways, because I'm not a big fan of nightmares. But if someone bought this for me, I would drink it.
He's gonna wake up screaming in the middle of the night, and the score is gonna go down
2-5. That's actually when he wakes up screaming. As every citra hop grower in the world is going, this motherfucker. Or maybe, we should rebrand.
Yeah, right. The nightmare hop.
Also, can we just talk about, it's called Stormbreaker. And
That's the
then
brewery. It's the Stormbreaker Brewing.
Yeah.
Their name of the beer is Handfuls of Fresh Hops.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, this does not look like a storm's going on at all.
Let's see. Jared Shaw's watching. Says, "Hop me all night long."
What's up, Jared?
He says, "Whoa, John, you behind the screen, bro?" Yes, bro. Tyler and I are here, but Matt is not. Matt had some real life work shit to do, and so I'm the only one here who knows how to push buttons.
That is true. I can't work the computer. He doesn't let me touch the computer.
No, it's definitely Tyler cannot touch the computer.
Whenever we're doing an event that requires setting up some sort of electronic or anything, I am told to go away. He usually will have me like hand him something heavy at some point, and then as soon as I do that, he's like, "All right, now you're done. Your usefulness is done. Go network. Go get the fuck away. Basically hide. I don't want to see you till I'm done, because especially if it's not cooperating, if the electronics are doing what electronics do and not working right, he doesn't want me around. I'm not helpful in his mind, and he's not wrong.
So he's going to survive the AI wars. You will not.
No, the only chance I have at surviving a war in here is like Redneckville, like Civil War type shit. I grew up on a farm, all that kind of stuff. Very good at all that kind of shit. You make me work with a computer like AI war. Oh, dude, I might as well just either become like look at him and go, all right, you can make me a slave or kill me at this point. I'm not gonna be able to do anything else. Or unless somebody wants to protect me so I can help them, like I don't know, cook whatever they bring back. Otherwise, nah, I'm done. Technology will be the death of me.
They should be held up with a lot of beers.
I'll fucking steal. I'll just be like, I'll sell you a beer. 5 days of protection and you get some good shit. John, what are you scoring this? Because I'm giving it a 3 as well. I think it's very, very average. Now, part of it might be it's set for 2 months, but as is, it's very average.
No, and that's I actually did have this fresh untapped. Like they tapped it the day that I was out there, so it's definitely a different beverage now than it was then. So I'm going to go 3 1/4 though. I do like it. I think it's fine. It's not standing out and is amazing to me right now, but
Yeah, I think it's fine. I just fine's not what I was hoping for, you know.
yeah.
I'm kind of picky when it comes to my IPAs. IPAs are always kind of been my thing. We talked about breaking into like craft beer. I was in college. One of my best friends, he was a couple years older than me. He'd really gotten into craft beer a year or two earlier than me, and he calls me over and he goes, "Hey, come over to our place. We're having a party." And I think I was like 20 or something like that. I don't think I was 21 yet. But I was like, fuck it, all right. So I go over, and he goes, dude, it's Hop Slam release day, so we bought all of it. And Hop Slam used to be only released during a certain season.
Yeah.
It was hard to get. Now you can fucking find it everywhere. Yeah. Well, the liquor stores in West Lafayette, Indiana, all the liquor stores got it. And some got mini kegs, some got 6-packs. So they just went to every liquor store, him and his buddies, and bought all of it. So they would have a mountain of Hop Slam in the house.
Yeah.
And they'd always throw a party that first day. And then whatever was left, they'd kind of ration for the rest of the year. But at first, and it was, it's an 11%, 12% beer. It's fucking full of hops. It is fuck you up kind of shit.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that beer the first time I drank it. And it's, the name is Hop Slam for a fucking reason. It is in your face hops. Most people don't go from Coors Light to fucking Hop Slam as their first real craft beer and go, yeah, I did. And from that moment on, craft beer and I became very close friends.
Right before you started talking about that, I literally started thinking about Hop Slam. And I was like, I wonder when Hop Slam releases.
I think the new one still releases every February.
Okay.
That sounds right. It's been a while since I've worried about it on release day, but I think it's February. It's still released at that time, but like I said, you can find Hop Slam all year round for the most part now. You can ask John. I love that fucking beer.
Yeah.
I used to make us drink it every year. We'd sample the new one because it's always different because it's technically made. It's technically made basically from whatever they have, like a general recipe, but the hops slightly change each year, or the amount of each hop changes a little bit because it's based on kind of what they have at the time. Bell's kind of does the fuck. All right, we've used more of that than we planned on other beers this year, so we'll just do a little more of this. Or because the harvest of each year is a little different on the quality of different hops, it changes the flavor of Hop Slam. I've had some Hop Slams I've hated. Some I've been like, ah. So it just depends. Thanks for the rents there, John. You got anything over there for us before I ask a question of these guys?
Jared just saying, hey, if he's got a Tuesday off, we need help off screen, he will help us. It's been a minute since Jared's been on the show, so.
It has been. I miss him.
Yeah.
I do. I got to hang out with him and do a haunt recently. That was fun. By the way, we went to Hannah Haunted Acres.
Okay.
It was a hell of a lot of fun.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Was there like a maze?
So Hannah Haunted Acres actually they have a corn maze, a haunted corn maze, a haunted hayride, and then 3 indoor haunts as well.
Oh, damn.
And it's fucking cool. It was like $45 a person because we got the fast pass. Which we ended up not needing. It was early enough in the season. It wasn't that busy. But with the fast pass, you just jump to the front kind of shit, just like anything. And it was cool as shit. They put a ton of money into those haunts. Like, the sets are awesome. We were really impressed. It was a good time. But big shout out, Jared. Happy birthday this past Saturday on the 11th was his birthday. So happy birthday, Jared. Didn't get to go. I was sad. But
yeah,
that and our normal birthday shenanigans and 9 Irish Brothers and Indy closed. So,
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Rip.
We went his last time there for his birthday last year. It closed like 3 weeks later. So we were real glad we were able to do that one last time. But more importantly, you said you have a show coming up in Bloomington?
Yeah, actually, I do have a show coming up in Bloomington. It is November 14th.
Okay, so a Friday.
If you don't want to go to a small Witch's Cauldron shop, you can go to the Comedy Attic, and I'll be featuring there.
Oh, hell yeah.
2 shows on the 14th, and I think 2 shows on the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
Friday
Comedy Attic's awesome. So
I've never been there, but I've heard of it.
It's a great room.
I've been in the Comedy Attic for a show one time, and it was a damn good time.
As comedians, we call it a kill box.
I just hosted for Hannibal Buress
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
a
that
couple
was,
weeks ago.
I bet that was a blast.
It was so cool. We got to hang out with him after we went down to the Bishop, the little bar that's
Yeah.
around the corner there afterwards. And it was both of us. And he walked in after about 20 minutes and just sat with us, shot the shit for 2 hours, and just it was awesome. Drank a bunch of beer.
You're the coolest celebrity you've met? Who would that be?
I got to hang out with. Hannibal's definitely up there. I opened for Tom Green, which was huge for me because I was a big Tom Green fan.
That's cool.
Back in the day, he was very professional, but he had his new fiance with him, so it wasn't a full on hangout kind of thing. I got to hang out with David Cross. I met David Cross like after a show, and I thought we were going to like a signing, so I brought stuff to get signed, and then it was like, no, this is like a comic hang, and I was like, oh shit, like I did okay, this is a different thing. And then my friend threw me into the bus and was like, oh, he brought some stuff in for you to sign. I had to pull out my folder full of trinkets.
Speaking of
For me,
Irvington,
I'm going to give you one, though. My because I know where you're going with yours.
Yeah.
My all-time was Pete Rose, the all-time hit king for baseball. I'm a former baseball coach.
The gambler.
Yeah. Baseball's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Got to hang out with him in Vegas, actually.
Oh.
He was doing autographs. I went ahead and said, fuck it, I'm paying $200 for a hat to get signed by Pete Rose. Sat down with him, and it was funny. He asked me where I was from, and I told him, and he goes, oh, fuck, all right. He's like, Muncie? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, shit, I used to drive up from Cincinnati to watch, like, semi-pro ball and high school basketball and shit all the time up there. He goes, when I get bored, I'd come up. And I was like, oh, fuck, my dad played semi-pro ball in the same era that you would have been coming up. And he goes, oh, fuck, who do you play for? And we started talking, and he looked at me, and he kind of does this. He looked at me, kind of does this, and he goes, your dad pitched and played first, didn't he? Big, tall fucker. And I'm like,
What?
I go, yeah. And he goes, love throwing junk. I mean, just threw some nasty shit on the mound. And I'm like, yeah. And so I showed him a picture of my dad. He goes, yeah, that's fucking who I thought it was. And I'm like,
Whoa.
I'm sitting here just like, I'm sitting here going, the all-time hit king knows my fucking dad.
That's crazy.
And he's like, man, like, no, he was fucking, like, he started talking about the way my dad pitched and, like, stories I'd heard from other people.
Yeah.
Like, about how my dad played and shit when he was young. I'm getting the all-time hit king tell me the same shit. And I'm like, I'm texting my dad under the table, like, get your fucking ass over here, get your fucking ass over here. And he's like, oh, it's a long way, da-da-da-da. And he never came over. And they tried to shoo me away from the autograph area because there's a big-ass line at this point. And, like, the company doing it, like, the memorabilia company that was hosting it. Mm-hmm. Pete's like, they can fuck off. We'll keep talking for a little bit longer. And we just shot the shit for a good 25 minutes about Muncie basketball, my dad, all this shit. I'm like,
oh, that's great.
it was the single coolest moment of my life.
Awesome.
I was 21 years old, just like,
shout out, Pete Rose.
that was one of the coolest things.
Man.
R.I.P.
Didn't they just let... Wait, is he dead?
Yeah, he passed away.
I thought... Did they just let him in the Hall
So
of Fame?
he's now eligible for the
He's
Hall of Fame.
eligible. Okay.
After he's dead?
Oh, as soon as he died, they made him and Shoeless Joe Jackson eligible to enter the Hall of Fame. Neither one are in yet, but they're now eligible.
That's kind of shitty.
Oh, we all knew they were waiting until he died before they made it.
Oh, that's shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then John's got a pretty good celebrity meet.
Yeah, so speaking of Irvington and all that, there was a show at, I forget the name of the theater, but it's super run down there in Irvington.
Irvington Theater.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it was, they had just got done.
Shout out. Rundown Theater.
Basically, Eric Stolhansky was on a tour.
Okay.
And it was a tour, did a little bit, but he also was just talking about making like Super Troopers 2 or something like that, right? And so it was we did the signing at the end, and I got the stuff signed and autographed, and I was just like, hey, like there's just down the road is a brewery, Black Acre,
Yeah.
right? I was like, we're gonna go over there and hang out for a little bit. He's like, oh, okay. So we go down. Fucking 20 minutes later, we're sitting at the bar. He comes in, sits right down by us, and sits there, chills with us for like an hour and a half or two. Just fucking, we're talking football. So when Andrew Luck was quarterback, so we were like Colts and Vikings because he's a big Vikings fan.
That's awesome.
Like, it was great. Dude.
Eric
Stolhansky.
from Super Troopers.
Okay.
Beer
okay.
Fest, Super Troopers.
One of
Did,
the broken,
the bigger one?
one of the
Nope.
broken lizard
Rabbit.
guys. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Now, did he know your dad?
Did not know my dad.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Did not know my dad.
That's funny.
Yeah, I feel like I have to lie to keep up with your story.
Dude,
That was a good story.
it was the
I've
weird...
never heard that story.
It's not one I really talk about all that often just because I don't think about it
Okay, yeah, I
until
know that guy.
until we sometimes like randomly start talking about shit and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, badass moment of my life. The 20...
Yeah, that was awesome.
I literally had ran to the pyramid to get like a shot glass because I used to collect shot glasses everywhere I went.
Yeah.
And I wanted one from the Luxor. So I ran from my hotel. We were getting ready to fly out that night, or like in a few hours, we were getting ready to leave for the hotel. So I'm like, fuck, I forgot to get one for the Luxor. So I ran to the Luxor to get a shot glass. And as I'm coming back across the Sky Bridge, I see, Pete Rose autograph session. I'm like, oh, I wonder when that is. Oh, now. Oh, and I won a few bucks at the table a little bit ago. How much is it? 200. fuck, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. And then, yeah, got a cool story out of it.
That's amazing.
I was like, I went back like this. This was me talking to mom and dad later. So, yeah, it was a good time. I'm going to tell what beer we're drinking, and then I want to hear what your celebrity...
Okay.
So I'm sure you got one. Everybody's got a celebrity randomly, it seems like.
A couple celebrities.
Civil Life Brewing Company, American Brown Ale, brewed and canned in St. Louis, Missouri. This beer's rich malt notes of bittersweet cocoa and roasted coffee are artfully balanced with a judicious dose of American hops. So, we've had really good luck with Civil Life ever since John brought it back from St. Louis on his trip.
Yeah, that was a good place. I've been lucky to visit some good places past year.
And I love a fucking brown ale, so...
All right.
Yeah, what's
You're a
yours?
celebrity.
Ooh, well, do you want me to rate it or celebrity first?
Celebrity, because we can still taste this real quick one more time.
Yeah.
So, I've ran into Sheriff Sherman from SNL. If
Yeah.
anybody, she was really cool to meet. Just passing by. That's when I was open for Chris Red with SNL. I think the coolest celebrity moment, and you're gonna have to tell me with this name. I used to have a podcast called I Don't Know It because I haven't seen a lot of movies. So I'd review a lot of different movies, like comedy movies and things that were supposed to be cult classics.
Oh, that's fun.
And I did this movie called Arizona with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was an actor back in the 90s and 80s. If anybody doesn't know who Nicolas Cage is. And they did Arizona. And who did the Fahrenheit brothers? Fahrenheit 451? Farron brothers? Coen brothers.
Coen Brothers, okay.
No, it wasn't the Coen brothers. It was the Farrell brothers. Right?
The Farrelly Brothers?
Fairly brothers.
Oh, it was How Something About Mary?
Yeah. Something about
There's
that.
something about...
Oh, it was. There is something about Mary.
I'm so confused.
I see where people will start losing it at the end of the show. Yeah, this isn't a good story at all. Actually. But I just got done reviewing There's Something About Mary, and then I was performing at Crackers, and one of those brothers came in, watched me, and then I was performing with a guy that performed in There's Something About Mary.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
all of them were there the week that I was doing this
That you
review,
did the review.
and I was going to release it like the next day. And then I was like, hey, I'm about to release this episode that I just got done recording. Can you say something on here? And like they both ended up like saying something, and then released the video about There's Something.
That's
About
fun
Mary.
as
It's pretty
shit.
Cool.
That is cool.
It just
That's
like
actually
coincided at the perfect time.
Once you got your thoughts together, that was
he's-
actually a pretty cool
he
story.
pulled that story out of a nosedive.
Yeah, I asked for help, and Dyke was like, I'm going to go to my phone.
He did too. He
Farley
did.
brothers or what brothers are they?
Yeah.
Farron brothers?
Fairly, baby.
Fairly?
Fuck if I know.
Fairly well.
We need Matt.
I
It's
messed
the
up.
Farrelly Brothers.
I
sorry,
forgot
guys.
how the story went, so I Googled the people that made Airplane because I knew it was a comedy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, this is not the right.
That's
this is not the
fine.
right people.
But yeah, I met them after I did a podcast.
That's bad.
Dumb and
And they were on
Dumber,
the
Kingpin, Something About Mary.
So yeah, Fairly
Me,
Brothers.
Myself,
And
Irene.
Yeah, and they made Dumb and Dumber, and I think that's what I was most impressed with.
Fuck yeah.
And the fact that they said that I was funny, I was like, hey, maybe I'm in the right career.
Yeah, when you make Dumb and Dumber and you think I'm funny, I don't know. Hold
Right.
on. Let me rush that shoulder off just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just when I think you can't get any dumber.
Yeah.
Go do something.
I'm sorry I
like
don't
that.
remember your guys' names. They're probably watching,
right.
right? I don't want to...
If they're randomly watching, I'm like, fuck, where'd this come from? And do you want to sponsor us?
They're just so pissed. Like, Thaddeus McKee doesn't remember my name?
That's bullshit! I did a little piece of his review.
They know exactly who you are.
Yeah. Because, like, for them, they're like, what do I have to do? I did Dumb and Dumber. There's Something About Mary. And no one's still...
Kingpin.
You said it in the weirdest way possible. You're like, there is something about Mary, and then they both looked like they were gonna like just run out of the room. They're like,
There's something about
I don't know
Mary.
what's gonna happen here.
All right, this beer, though, that is a tasty brown ale. That is nice, heavy body for a brown without being, like, thick. But it's just a drinkable,
Like you like your women.
damn straight. It's only 4.8%. So another crushable beer. But I think it gives you more of that flavor. So if you're not necessarily wanting to crush a lot of beers that night, but you're also not looking to get drunk, it's a great combo of like full flavor. While it's like them cigarettes, right? The full flavor and
Yeah.
It's got that chewing on a leather shoe sort of flavor to it. Yes.
that's what we call a callback.
Yeah. But it honestly does though. Like which is appropriate for that style. Like it's
It's a tasty beverage.
And where is Civil Life?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yep. John was out there with some buddies for a concert, and our buddy is head of brewing operations for Sun King, and so
if you want to travel and visit breweries,
he's a
go
great
ahead.
person to go with. It opens a lot of doors, technically usually back doors where the brewers are just like, come party with us back here kind of shit.
And drink for free.
Yeah.
And walk away with free.
John's like, I get a picture. I'm bringing all this back, and I'm just like, oh fuck, you've had a good trip.
Yeah, it was.
And then I'm getting drunk pictures as throughout the day, going like, you should have came. Fuck you.
The best way I can describe this beer is if you add a little bit of coffee flavor to Newcastle.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Has a little
Okay.
bit. I like Newcastle.
I like a good Newcastle.
I
I always forget about it, then I'll randomly buy it.
Yes. I drank it for a wedding. Like, we were at a wedding in New York. And for that wedding, we went to the Omegang. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
know.
Omegang, yeah.
We toured all their brewery sites.
Fuck yeah.
And it was very fun. But Newcastle was what we would have just for fun once we got home. And it always reminds me of weddings. So this brown ale tastes very, very, very nostalgic.
It's a solid beer. For me, I really enjoy it. Not my favorite Civil Life we've had, but I very much enjoy it. I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Omegang, that was the brewery for the Game of Thrones beers.
Yeah, that Game of Thrones.
Oh,
series.
really?
Yeah,
Did they do that?
They did beers for all the Game of Thrones movies and characters and shit like that.
Okay.
Official brand.
They were official branded everything, and it was funny because a buddy of ours bought them all, but then sat on them and never drank them. And like he drank some of them, but had like doubles of all of them. So he calls us up and he's like, "Hey, do you want all these for the show?" And some of them were from like season 1, so they were old as shit.
Wow.
And the types of beers, some of them weren't really made to age.
Yeah.
So we're like, yeah, let's see what the fuck we're getting into.
Yeah.
Dude, out of all of them, there was like one that wasn't any good. They were all, some of them were fucking
solid.
fantastic still. Some were just okay.
I think it's a pretty good brewery.
Oh yeah, Omegang makes good
They know
beer.
what they're doing.
Can I get your opinion on brown ales? I've never seen you drink a brownie. That's what it's called?
I like.
I don't call them that. Just for the record.
You might be able to, but
Yeah, I like brown ales. I feel like I've gone all the way around. So like, if I'm grabbing beers, I'm not typically grabbing like super malty or super hoppy beers anymore. Like if you give me one and you're like, hey, this is really good, I'll enjoy that one. But I think most of the time I'm gonna like kind of skid more towards like a session or something.
gotcha.
But that's pretty light. You said that as well.
Yeah. I gave it a 3.5. What about you, John?
I think I'm there with you in a 3.5. It's a really good, solid example of what a brown ale could be or should be. So, I'm not necessarily going to search it out, but it's very good.
If someone's like, man, I really want some brown ale, I'm going to give it a 4 for a party. If I'm thinking for the whole party, like, hey, I know a good brown ale, Civil Life.
Yeah.
Let's be civil.
Let's be civil. I love it.
It ends up 3.75 then. Good beer. I ain't mad at it. I ain't kicking it out of bed for eating crackers.
No.
All right, so we do play a game every once in a while here, where we guess. So I score all our beers on Untapped.
Okay.
Have you ever used Untapped at all?
Yes.
No.
All right, so it's a beer rating app.
Okay.
Basically, you drink a beer, you rate it, blah 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 blah. Brewers sometimes either ignore it or take it way too seriously. It can be the funniest conversation starter with a brewery or a brewer sometimes.
Yeah.
But one thing we've started doing is obviously we just scored it a 3.75 as a average.
Mm-hmm.
What we will do is we will look at the global score because it shows like our score, it shows our friends' scores, and then it shows everyone who's ever scored this. There has been 20.4 thousand check-ins to this beer.
Okay.
What?
Oh, that's nothing. We've had some that are in the 100,000s. We've had some that's like 90. You never know. What do you think the average score of this is? Now, if we use Price is Right rules, closest without going over wins.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be in quarter increments because they take the average, and technically on Untapped you can pay money to be able to score within a 0.1 instead of quarter. We're cheap as fuck. We ain't doing that. And that's fucking stupid to pay money to score a beer. So it could be, say, a 2.22, 4.76, stuff like that.
Okay.
So closest without going over, I'll let John go first because we always make Matt in that seat go first.
Yep. I'm going to go 3.63.
363. I still say y'all miss out every time you don't do 369.
Damn good find. Hey, shock it to me. Hit me one more time. Hey, I hated that I finished that. Also, I did think Untapped was a hookup site, and then I realized that this is a beer site
This is a
I mean, you can rate on that site, too.
for guys that have been or gals that have been untapped. Anyways,
virgins. Untapped.
I want to be tapped. That should be a new hookup site that I'm going to start up. Untapped. Check it out in February. I'll have it
Retapped.
Retapped. There we go. Would tap, retap.
Yeah.
Did I tap? This is getting gross. But I will give
Tap
it
right down.
I'm going to go 369.
God damn it.
You want to throw out a random guess just because it'd be funny?
Sure.
Mostly because if he accidentally wins, I'll die laughing.
I'll go 4.
Ooh, he went big.
went high.
So he won with a 369 because the score was a 377.
Oh, wow.
God damn it.
I was originally going to go 375.
Oh, you would have busted.
No,
Or no,
377.
377, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
My head was 372.
I was like,
for
wait a
some
second. Okay.
Our
Nice.
friends, there's been 2 check-ins from friends. They gave it a 4 1/4. So Kevin twice, and then somebody who follows us named Lori.
Dyke, you went too high, man.
Too high. On that beer that I never tasted.
I'm telling you right now, if you
I feel like it's a pretty good guess for not tasting.
Yeah, good guess.
Just going off of our reactions.
Yeah, just going off of the can.
looks like
That's actually a really good guess.
I think EB just followed us on Untapped.
All right.
I'm guessing it's him because it's EB Ninja. Nope, it's not him. It's Edward Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, that is EB. I'm not used to him. I'm not used to Edward as a. Sorry, I've known him as EB my entire
That's
life. So
clearly
You
wrong.
did pretty good though. Honestly, 0.23 off.
Yeah.
That's not like that's Michael Jordan's number.
Close.
All right, we do have.
That's funny because I was going to title the episode Be Like Dyke.
Be like Dyke. Oh, like Mike, like Dyke.
But it wouldn't let him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let him? Why not?
No,
Twitch.
it wouldn't let him.
Twitch wouldn't
Oh.
let me use the word Dyke in there, so I had to put the asterisk in.
It's hate speech.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild. You know.
I'm not saying promoting hate speech. I'm just saying his name is his name.
Yeah.
Because I'm his roommate. So like anytime I'm like, so do you have any roommates? Like I live with a Dyke.
I just love the fact that the story about a dyke is like the famous story is like a Dutch boy put his finger to the dike to prevent the dam, but he
Yes.
put his finger to the dike. Sorry.
There you
I
go.
never put my finger in any type of Dyke before.
Well, that's where the name gets a family name because they were dike builders.
They're damn good builders.
Damn good builders.
Damn good.
When Quinn gave us the schedule, like the guys he booked for the show that was supposed to be Saturday, he was giving us the names, and then he goes, "Hey, you need to reach out to this one because like he likes beer, he's funny dude, yada yada yada, to have on the show." And he was talking about Dyke, and he goes, "His name's Dyke, like the lesbian."
That's
I'm like, "Thanks, Quinn. I've never forgotten it since."
like the
that,
offensive term.
yeah, that's 100% been in my brain ever since.
And did you think he was going to bring a drinker?
No, when the
That's
guy
pretty
who
bougie.
every fucking headshot that I got from Quinn for the posters and shit was him drinking. Did not expect him to bring a designated drinker.
That's really funny.
He said that when I walked in. I was like, damn, that is true.
All right, so we have Saloon Door Brewing's Muffin-diculous Russian Imperial Stout with blueberries, 11.8% ABV. It says tastiest draw in the West.
Smells sweet.
It is from Webster,
Smells like
Texas.
chocolate.
So it's probably going to suck.
It's chocolatey.
Oh, it's a Texas beer.
It's a Texas beer. It's probably going to suck.
Oh man, it smells like chocolate and then a little bit of fig.
Interesting.
That actually, I kind of hope that's what it tastes like.
But I want the blueberry. I'm like, look, I smell a little bit of the blueberry, but there's a lot of chocolate.
I smell more blueberry from this distance when I poured it.
Yeah.
And it's blueberry muffin, not blueberry.
Oh,
Yeah.
muffin.
That's the smell I'm getting.
Yeah. It just says, I mean, it's called Muffindiculous, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it just says Russian Imperial Stout with blueberries. There is a little more on Untapped. Muffin compares to our newest canned Muffin compares to our newest canned brew, the Muffindiculous. Not overly sweet, bursting with blueberry flavor, this boozy brew clocks out at nearly 12%.
Oh, wow.
12%.
11.8.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to drive.
Yeah. Good call.
That's a baby beer.
Yeah, this is nothing. See that entire pile right there behind you, like on the counter? That's almost everything in that pile is over 12%.
Hey, listen.
Some of that's over like 18, 19, 20%. The gold top bottles are all like 16 or higher.
I don't usually brag and say I could keep up, but I do feel like I'm able to drink
I believe
a
it.
good amount
I believe it.
after doing the podcast.
No.
This is my trainer. If I'm Rocky, this is Mick.
This is coach.
No, it was Mick. That's what he called him.
Yeah.
Mick.
The coach, right?
You're a bum, Rocky. Anyway,
Oh, he came on the show wearing a champagne velvet shirt.
He did. He came ready.
I did not come ready. I changed in your driveway. So I hope no one noticed that there was just like this random black dude half naked.
I got a camera. I'll check it.
Yeah, you'll
Let's post that.
You'll definitely see some areolas.
That's
You
going.
do it on the-
That's going to the Two Beerded Guys OnlyFans.
Yeah.
For when they drink too much, you know.
We used to be sponsored by Upland. And
Nice.
So like we had an adult summer camp where we would rent out this camp down in Brown County, and basically it was like it was an adult summer camp. You pay a flat fee and it'd be like all you can drink Upland beer and food and
That'd be fun
comedy
as shit.
shows and
That'd be fun as shit.
then like swimming and kayaking and all that fun stuff.
Speaking of comedy, though. Tell me more about Red Flag Comedy.
Red Flag Comedy is I've been a comedy producer with them for we're celebrating our eighth anniversary this winter. And it was something me and some of my friends started when we were brand new in comedy, and it was honestly just a way for us to get on shows. So we would do like the first 5 minutes and then put good people on the rest of the shows. And it's something that is kind of weaned and waxed. We used to do a couple open mics, and then we would do shows. We were doing the first outdoor shows in Indianapolis after COVID.
Nice.
Like that summer, we were doing shows at like the Indie Hostel and stuff with social distancing and everything. But people were just so excited to get out and like see a live thing, before anything else opened. So I've been doing shows now. We are at the Snug, and it's really intimate shows because they only can sit like 30 people. So we'll do like 2 flips. We'll do like an early show and a late show on a Sunday.
Oh, nice.
And it's 30 people. And the next one's coming up is in January, and it's going to be Brent Terhune headlining.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
We're gonna have to see if we can check that one out, John. If it's in.
Have you guys seen Brent Terhune?
I have not actually.
Oh, he's a treat.
He's one of the best in the city, and
the
man,
Midwest.
It's a great place to get drink some whiskey and knock back a Guinness or two, Magnus.
Everybody on that poster would say that Brent is the best.
Nice. We gotta
including
get
Rand.
we gotta get the rest of our posters up from our shows. We had every show but the first one because we didn't think of it then. We had our comedians sign the poster.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this one here. It's up because I finally bought markers that I liked for it for that one. So it was the first one to go up. But we had some really fun acts last year. Asia and Grace Baylor headlined a show, and that was one of my favorites that we hosted. Those two ladies were fucking hysterical.
Yeah, they're great.
Grace used to work for me at Books and Brews Broad Ripple.
Oh, okay.
She was one of the worst servers I've ever seen in my life.
That tracks.
And she
Much
looked,
better comedian.
it was the funniest thing because she looked at me one day and goes, "Tyler, I want to put in my 2 weeks." And I'm like, "Okay." And she goes, "But I need it to be done, like, this needs to be my last shift." And I'm like, "Well, you're the first person that's worked for me in a bar industry that's telling me they're leaving. So, like, you know, you're already beating everybody else." I go, "But what's going on?" She goes, "I said, fuck it. I'm moving to Chicago to do this comedy thing." And I'm like, "Fuck, okay. Like, you're doing it?" She's like, "I'm doing it." And she went up there and fucking killed it. Now she's out in California having a blast.
Yeah.
But she was great. We had, let's see, who all did we have last?
Yeah.
Chris Harvey. But she was great. We had, he's been opening for, what the fuck's his name?
I forget. Yeah.
One of the Jackass guys.
Johnny?
No.
Wee Man? Steve?
No.
Chris Pontius?
Steve-O.
Fuck.
Party Boy?
I gotta look up who. This is bugging me now. But Chris headlined. We had Rand and Blake co-headlined.
Yeah, Dwight
They're
Simmons.
so
Dwight
funny.
headlined. Dwight was a great one.
Dwight stole most of his jokes from us.
Chris
Yeah.
Upton's for Steve-O.
Yeah.
Quinn says.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Quinn
Steve-O.
jumped in, says Anthony Schaefer, Dwight Simmons, Cole Peterson,
Yeah.
Taji Kazembe, Matt Babcock.
We've had all sorts
Waterfield,
of
Max
great
Haddad.
featured, great headliners. It was a great season. Like I said, we'll come back. We'll do some more stuff in the future. We just had to shut it down this year for some personal stuff. So.
Dwight Simmons is a hack, and I do want to let you guys know that you guys have bad taste. The fact that you even like him.
Love Dwight. Dwight's a good dude.
Right. No, Dwight is awesome, by the way.
Oh, I figured you were kidding because that'd be a real weird way to start
He's
the
back, like,
thing.
I can't do this
Once
anymore.
the beer gets in him, he,
I feel like-
he really hates
So we going like
comedians.
some like fucking Eminem type, like we starting beef on a show type
Yeah,
shit.
no.
MGK throwing out shit. Like
Dwight, I actually do a show in Mooresville called Below the Deck, and he just headlined it. What we do is we have comedians, and then we have a music, and
that's
then
fun.
we do a bonfire. This
oh,
time
that's
we did,
cool
yeah.
as shit.
Yeah.
There's like 30 acres of woods, so we did
Yeah.
like a scavenger hunt through the woods.
That's
a lot of
fun
fun.
as
So
shit.
Dwight was there. He's my buddy, and I always love booking him when I have a new venue.
Dwight was one of the guys that actually has been on the show. So
Oh, yeah? Okay.
yeah, he not only headlined for us, but then came out here and had a blast, drank some beer,
Yeah,
said
super
some
funny.
stupid shit. It was a great time.
He's great.
If you guys ever need a cool venue to do some sort of beer anything at, check out. He's the guy to talk to. That space in Mooresville's awesome.
Event strategist. That's my other job.
Nice.
It sits like on 30 acres.
You got 30.
Let me get your info before we leave.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's
Yeah.
badass.
How do you feel about orgies?
How do I feel about orgies?
On 30 acres.
It's a
I've
big
never.
ass, it's a big ass orgy.
Big ass orgy.
I mean, you can still have like 5 people and be on 33 acres. But here's the thing: I've never been in an
Golf carts.
orgy, and I don't want to besmirch anybody that like jump. Have you been in a lot of
No, I'm
orgies?
just thinking about events. You know,
Oh, you just want your first event?
John's
just
been,
wing it
John's
with an
been
orgy?
trying real hard to let me get him to do some weird shit for shows.
Yeah.
I have to tame John down a lot.
Yeah.
He
know-
may seem like the sweet innocent one. He's fucked up.
I mean, you don't see a lot of craft beer at an orgy, I feel
Yeah.
like.
See, after like
A little bloated.
after Diddy got in trouble, I was like, "Hey guys."
We gotta stop the orgy.
I said, take the orgy off the board, wipe that off. And everybody's like, what? Why? And I was like, hey, people are getting kind of sensitive to this stuff.
Send that baby
Yeah.
oil back.
Yeah.
Wait, did you ship it back to Diddy?
No, we kept the baby oil. Like, we can use this for a slip and slide.
Yeah. It doesn't go bad.
It doesn't go bad. Johnson & Johnson, by
It
the
doesn't
way.
go good.
They're a good family. Very good family. They sponsored us.
That went a whole lot of ways I didn't expect.
that's what she said.
In the orgy.
Yeah.
This beer though,
Yes.
I'm always hesitant about beers with blueberries. They never turn out right to me. If they don't do it right, it's either very artificial depending on what they use, or if they use true blueberries, you can end up really tanniny because essentially that blueberry rind is just fucking tannin. Like that's all it is.
Turn it into wine.
And this one's set for a little bit. Blueberry's another flavor I don't like letting sit. I think they knocked this beer out of the fucking park. It's got a nice sweetness to it. I like the fruit back in. I don't think it's quite blueberry, but I do get like almost a muffin flavor still out of this beer.
Ugh.
And
I
you're
did
not a
not
fan?
think that's where you were going with it. Yeah.
I've
You
enjoyed
really
it.
Set up a lot of.
I've enjoyed it.
I think it's okay. The blueberry is fine. It's not overly sweet, although there's some sweetness there. For me, just nothing's blending.
Yeah.
Nothing's blending. And I think when you have something that's I know it doesn't say a blueberry muffin, but it's also in the name of the fucking beer.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it should be a little bit more cohesive as an overall flavored profile, and it's just not. So,
It's like they try to go blueberry muffin, and then they wanted more blueberry, and then they just kind of added more stuff, and it got like too much of the cake, too much of the batter, and
yeah.
I'm kind of. I would like, if I'm thinking blueberry, I want something a little bit lighter.
So what's your number rating on that?
Surprisingly, like I said, I enjoyed it. But John, you're first on this one.
I think it's okay. I'm gonna go 3 1/4. That's where I'm at.
I'm at a 2.99.
So 2.75 or 3. That's your options.
I said 2.99, so I'm gonna go with 2.75.
You do it.
And I'm at 3.5. Okay. I enjoyed that beverage.
All right.
What's that end up being, John? I want to say it's a 3, but
I imagine it's probably 3 1/4, but
you're the math guy.
3 1/4.
All right, so 3 1/4 on that, which is exactly what John scored it. It must be the seat.
Maybe.
Matt, who's there, literally always scores the average, and it's funny because he doesn't count, and we'll literally score everything. We'll do all this shit, and then we'll be like, "Hey, what would you have given it, Matt?" And he'll be like, 3 1/4. Oh, that's just because what we said, right? Like, haha. No, John still ends up with the fucking average sitting there.
Quinn says 4 years locked up feels like a risk John is willing to take.
Hey.
That's fair.
Before we go, again, Thaddeus, Dyke, thank you guys so much for
Thank
joining
you.
the show. We do have beer of the night to cover, Thaddeus, so we got to make sure that we basically say which one was our favorite. We'll do that in just a second. Before that, just a reminder, guys. John, go ahead and go to CanCam. Again, I'm whoring myself out here, but Full Fest, November 15th from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Fulling Warehouse. Very excited for this event this year. We have 25 plus vendors, the most amount of vendors this event's ever had. It's the 4th year of the event. First year, John and I have taken over all marketing and responsibilities for it.
Oh wow!
So after a less than stellar year last year, John and I said that we could do better, and they went, "Okay, go ahead." And so that's been not nerve-wracking at all.
Yeah, now it's kind of time. So.
Yeah, so buy tickets. $10 off with the code BEERME, BEERME. So BEERME gets $10 off. It's only a $45 event already, so that's a dirt cheap price. Especially when you get unlimited Fulling and unlimited beer, whiskey, and wine samples while you're there. It's the first year we've had spirits. The first year they've had wine. We have a meadery coming down. Also, normally this event is only breweries and stuff from the Indianapolis local area. Mm-hmm. For me, I've always thought that was weird. It's an Indianapolis event. You'd think you'd want stuff from outside of it. So I phoned a friend, and I basically called all our friends in the industry and went, "You're doing this." And none of them told me to fuck off. So that one surprised me a little bit. But we have Blockhead Brewing from Valparaiso, Indiana, coming down. We have Distillery 64 from New Albany, Indiana, down by the very south part of Indiana. They're coming up. And kind of everything in between. We're really excited. Three Floyds is sending their actual marketing girl and not a beer rep. They're actually sending one of their employees. We're excited about that. Yeah. Sun King will be involved again. Some of the regulars will be there, but then we have Perry Vine out of South Bend coming down. A very small brewery in Lakeville Brew Crew out of Lakeville, Indiana, just outside of South Bend's coming down.
Yeah.
Hog Molly's in it again from Columbus. We really tried to spread the love a little bit.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Any entertainment as well?
DJ, but the main entertainment is you get unlimited Fulling in this event. Foaling is throwing footballs at bowling pins. It's one of the most redneck sports I've ever heard in my life. It was literally created at the Indy 500 in the Coke lot.
Good.
Like it's literally a redneck sport.
Yeah.
They're on giant cornhole looking boards and you chuck footballs at bowling pins. It's the funniest shit.
Okay.
But to rent a lane for 2 hours is like $100. To get unlimited foaling the whole time you're there, plus unlimited booze the whole time you're there,
45.
it's $45 or $35 with the $10 off coupon.
Okay.
So people who want to try foaling for the first time, even if you give zero shits about the beer,
It's still,
buy a ticket and you're saving money.
You'd be a fool not to buy one.
Yeah, so it's a good idea. It's a good time. It's a huge space. We're excited. The breweries actually participate in a tournament. Because it's supposed to celebrate the breweries. This event was kind of created to do that. And they get to participate in a tournament, playing foaling while, the event's going on. John and I, for the last 3 years, have basically just sat there and talked shit the whole time. We literally got asked by the Foaling Warehouse to be given a mic and just make fun of those motherfuckers the whole time.
Yeah.
And we have done that successfully for 3 years.
That's great.
Now we're going to be talking shit and running the event and doing a whole bunch of other shit. So we're still trying to figure out how we're going to pull it off, but like that part. But the event itself, we also upped what the breweries get. Normally they just got this big ass belt, which was cool. It was a wrestling WWE.
Oh, yeah.
But now we went ahead and we looked at Foaling Warehouse and went, hey, what about this? And they go, what? And I go, winning brewery gets a year contract tap. One tap handle, that's theirs. When you're running out of beer for that tap handle, it is only their beer. That's a big contract, especially for some of those smaller breweries. They'll do massive amounts of business on the weekends, this place does. And they're like, that's fucking awesome. We have to buy beer to fill that tap anyways. That's a cool thing. And so the breweries are getting this possible. The winning brewery of just dicking around with their buddies has a chance at winning a real thing. So we're excited. So it's going to be a good time. So buy your tickets now. They're still on sale. I don't know how much longer we're running the promo code. Foaling Warehouse decided to throw that one out. It was great. They looked at us and went, we're doing this. What do you guys think? And we went, fuck yeah. So take advantage while you can.
Let me jump back real quick.
I'll set this up so you can see Thaddeus while he's talking.
I know YouTube comments kind of took a shit.
Sounds about right.
So, EB and Jared are still there. EB has a whole lot of stuff he was commenting, and so I'm not going to read it all. But he said, as far as Edward goes on tap, he said they wanted his government name.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard, EB. I'm sorry. I didn't think of it being you.
And then he wants to know, Oktoberfest party next week? No, unfortunately not.
Nah, we're both busy as shit on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a fucking day-long concert taking photos at, and Tyler's not going to Herman Brew.
I'll be at Herman Brothers, for their event. So, cool little brewery out by the airport.
Awesome.
Good dudes.
Beer of the night. Not necessarily your favorite.
Oh.
But it could be.
One in a positive way that really stood out for the evening.
Beer of the
Now,
night.
it could be your favorite. It can be.
Well, here's the thing. I gave one a 5, so I feel like it'd be weird if I went
So
with the
give
lowest score. I'm definitely going to go with the LG baby, Lyrical Graffiti. And if you know anything about graffiti, there's a good movie called Indiana Graffiti. Hoosier Graffiti?
American Graffiti?
I haven't seen it. I was trying to kick it with y'all. Anyways, I like Lyrical Graffiti. I messed up.
I thought I missed out on a movie about Indiana shit. I was like, whoa, that's badass.
It's called American Graffiti. And
There's a movie called American Graffiti.
they shot it in Bloomington.
Oh,
It's about the racers.
No. That's,
That's
Breaking
a Mark
Away.
Hamill movie, right?
Oh yeah, I'm talking about Breaking Away, which Upland has. I'm not sponsored by them anymore.
Break it away.
all right, yeah, that's another movie.
Yeah, there's movies out there, guys. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh shit, that's funny. So, all right,
Wow, I was wrong.
I'm loving
Young
tonight.
Tina Fey.
For me, I'm gonna be honest. There was a couple I really loved. I loved Mount Hood, but Adesanya with Lyrical Graffiti just took the cake today.
Yeah,
that
it
thing,
was nice and surprising.
everything about it. I probably should have scored it higher. It was so good. So I'll give it that one as my beer of the night, or I guess in this case, meat of the night so far.
Yeah.
It is the Adesanya Lyrical Graffiti. Although for
Indiana Graffiti, American.
also a very basic label with no graffiti on it at all. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
No, just kind of a subtle swirl in the can.
Yeah, I
it's
take
a
it back.
very neat
Well,
can.
it's a lyrically graffiti.
Exactly.
Ooh, the graffiti comes out your mouth.
Okay. All right.
Well, surprised,
And not the
upset
can.
by the meme tonight.
The meat was excellent.
Leave it
Yeah.
fire.
It definitely. This is going to be a bad joke, and I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. Met my expectations. I'm done.
And you can see him next weekend at the cauldron.
I got more
cauldron.
meat jokes,
The
fellas.
leaky cauldron. At whatever the fuck the witches thing is in Irvington.
Yeah.
The Salon Citrine. Look at me remembering shit.
Holy
Let's
shit.
go.
Nice. Get a sage rub.
Get a sage rub. Get a nice energetic rock.
No, but guys, seriously, look up Dyke Michaels. Look up Thaddeus. Shit, what was the last name again?
It's shit. You're right. That is shit.
McKee. He only said it once, and it was when he was talking about the
very
movie
nice.
guys.
Very nice,
Thaddeus
McKee.
McKee and Dyke Michaels. Check them out whenever you get a chance. Just hanging with them's been a blast, so I can't imagine what they're actually like on the mic. I'm TBG_Ops Guy. Behind the camera today.
Mudhog D&Q.
Hey, we'll see you guys later. Check us out at Herman Brothers or at Noblesville's music festival.
Fever Dream
Fever
Fest.
Dream. Yeah. So check out both of those. You'll see one of us.
29 bands. 29 bands.
That's a lot of fucking bands.
For free.
How much?
For free.
That's a lot. That's more money than I have, I think. Have a great night, guys. John, you gonna sign us out?
They couldn't do
I forgot I
30
gotta push
bands.
buttons.
30 bands sound